Welcome back to Railbound. I'm Dear Darling, and enjoy the ride as we make connections and travel the world together. Well, last time I assume we were doing this level. I don't know what the hiccup was there. Do you have an idea for this one? No, this one I was like, I'm really close, but I don't know what I'm missing here. So we're just going to skip on past the 12-3 instead. Okay, what's going on? Oh, this is a weird setup here. I don't know what on earth is going on over here. Interesting. Wow, this is an incredibly strange setup. So the difficulty here is how getting these to cross paths. I think it's kind of like they like to have this like crossing path mechanic, I suppose, in these levels. This is just a new one where it's also we have a dummy. I think I seen the dummies going over here to push us. Oh, we need to hit the button twice. Presumably, you're going to go directly in, and you're going to go like this way round, and then like dodge it or something like this. I forget. I gotta remember. How do you do the dodging? Actually, do you? I think this is a bait, because that means wherever the dummy goes, you go as well. And because we don't have that alternating track, that can't be possible. So I assume you're meant to go up like here. Maybe you're meant to dodge each other. Right? You can dodge each other like this. I don't know why you would, because that just puts you to the end. But I don't know if we can do a dodge around this corner. Oh, this is interesting. I don't really know who's meant to go where. If you go towards the end here, we'll do this, I suppose, for minimum disruption. But, I don't even know how to properly get started on this level, which is weird to say. It does kind of seem like you want to do this. Which means, like, I feel like this is a plausible sort of path of the blue one to take about. So the red one needs to turn off and go here or something. You will... What does this even do? Right, if you didn't crash, what would this do? That solved none of the issues. I don't know why I did that. What do I want to happen? I want the yellow one to go here. Right? And then I want red to somehow end up over here. That's what I think I want to happen. Now, how does that happen is a very, very good question. I don't have a good response. My hunch is you want to go like this, and then you want to not turn around this way. You would have to go backwards, I think. So maybe that isn't how that gets set up. And then you go like this. Oh no, not quite. It would have to be like this. But then you can't go up that way, because that means the red one will take that path. Oh, weird. Maybe we need a vertical setup here. I'm just trying to figure out how the vertical setup works, because I want you to go straight on, but I want you to go a different way around it. What is going on? So the general idea is I want you to take this path. I want blue to come up here and take that path, and I want red to somehow go over here. Oh, hold on. Maybe there's something interesting we can do like this. Where does red even go with this? Oh, yellow's not even going the right way. And you crash. So somehow we need to have red go not that direction. You might be like, how does that work? don't know. Red somehow needs to go on its own track. Red somehow needs to go a unique way. So it can't be that way. Red has to come down, probably, from... maybe not exactly from here, but... something similar to that, right? No, that has to be like this. So that can't be like that. This has to go this way. So red has to be like this? Yo, look at that! That one I actually felt like I puzzled out the answer. Despite it being quite a difficult one to come to a conclusion for. Switching tracks always... it's difficult to... This is a weird start for you. What? So that's like a forced move, I think. Because I can't imagine this being any use and you can't like hook back on itself. So it has to be this. And it has to be something like this, probably. And it can't... can it be that? Presumably it's this. And we have red going through here. Or something. Oh, that's backwards for how we want red to go through. So we have red go through here. Twice. Whoa. And blue will... I don't know. I mean, this must be forced. Either this way or that way. It can't be that way, because that would immediately do it. So this is a forced move, I think. Because, I mean, you have to come out of here. At some point, right? And you can't double back on yourself. So this is literally the only thing which is possible. 15 track is quite a lot to work with still. I assume we want to do this, because we want to separate red out this way. Blue's going to go... well, I guess blue could follow on behind number 2 like this. So it's probably going to be something like this. Ah, so red probably turns around on itself. No, red probably... what does red do? I guess it could turn around on itself, and then now it goes this way up there? I don't know what blue's going to do. Blue needs to, like... get out of the way. Ah, close. Not quite, though. We need more space. It'd be really nice if this track wasn't here and this was moved one step further, but maybe we can have you reconvene over here. And then you just go there. Okay. Interesting. I actually feel like I'm reasoning out these puzzles now. Which is weird, because so much of the other ones I felt like I've been sort of like doing trial and improvement, but these ones I actually feel like I'm logically deducing the answer. This has to be a bait. There's no way. That's too obvious. And then this can go like this. Oh, you got me. So if you take like a second longer, maybe. Oh god, what? Okay. Oh god. This one seems like it's going to be a timing issue. Ah, then you can just follow on here. No, okay, if you just took like a second longer, you can follow on here. And that gets a red sorted. Then blue needs to like turn itself around. To go, well, not that way, to go this way, but something needs to proc. Okay, so number 2 needs to... oh, we don't have any tracks. Something needs to turn this around. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think we should do it like this. I think we need to go red 1, blue 1, red 2, blue 2, or something like that, because now we need something to proc this, and I guess we can have blue 2 proc it twice or something. Oh, that's really confusing. This doesn't feel right. I don't think we have enough track to delay things like this. I mean, we could delay it like this. I suppose that's delaying it even further. And then this would be... Nope. This would... How do you ever get here? It has to be like that, but... I don't think that puts you in a loop, does it? And also, you can't even reach, so... Wow. I mean, I like this idea of it turning around again. This doesn't feel right with number 2. I feel like red number 2 should be the one that goes through here somehow. We don't have semaphores or anything. Things you can't really delay a lot of time. And you have to join the pack at some point, so it means you kind of had to go through this way, which is not really all that tenable. Maybe you're the one which goes through this way. That just guarantees a crash. Maybe you spin round? And then you send yourself to the end. You need to take slightly longer. I'm not convinced that we need a time delay in this level. Wow, okay, this actually almost works. We just don't have enough track. I'm not convinced we need a time delay. Still. It's so close. I wonder if we can get you to spin around faster. Like... Oh, so close. I don't know if we can do this any different. Which puts you there even faster, which is not really what I wanted. I also don't know what to do with you. That's probably not the solution, hey? What am I doing? There's no way this could even be close to a solution, I don't think. I feel like there is a general idea of like spinning around, but we can only do it on one side, so we've got to be careful which side we actually do it with. Because I'm spinning around, get out of my way. Something, something, something. No, this doesn't make sense because you'll never actually make it to the end. I guess you could do this. Well, that delays enough time. Now we don't have any more tracks though for red to get in, red 2 to get in. Well, I guess because I've done this for no apparent reason, but that doesn't need to be like that. Wait, what? Oh, it's because now we're doing one less movement. What if we get number 2 in faster? What if we get it in even for... I don't know. Local YouTuber does the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I still don't know what I'm going to do with red number 2 here. This feels like a crazy timing issue. I wonder if I'm going down the wrong path with trying to have the loop here. This is the only loop which makes sense though, because, I mean, if we look at how... oh god, how do I redo? Why? Well, doesn't really matter, I suppose. If we look at how it starts, this one points already to the red one in the first place, and this one doesn't. So maybe we do start off with you hitting this. The thing is, you doing a loop like this is not all that helpful. We had to somehow time this very well. Like, amazingly well. Such that red 2 doesn't send itself to the ending. It does something like that. But the thing is, if red 2 does... We can't send red 2 on that loop forever because red 2 can't get out that loop. The only way it can get out that loop is going through to the end there. So it needs to do this loop with blue 2 or something instead. Which is impossible. So I don't think that loop makes sense anymore. Maybe it doesn't connect like this. Maybe the tracks connect like this. Then we can do the loop with blue 2, can't we? That's not how loop works. Also, they crash. That's the wrong way around. But we can't do it the other way around. Because that relies on... Number 1's always going to hit it first. Unless red hits it first going the other way around. But it's still... Red will still get trapped there. Which doesn't make any sense. Actually, red is permanently trapped here, I think, if we set this up like this. I don't think red can get out from over here to ever get over here. So this can't be the solution. But it is an interesting thought to have the path go this way through and not connect to one of the sides. I mean, we can just sort of tidy away red like this, can't we? The thing is that... No, this can't be the solution ever, can it? Because if it is, if this was the solution, that means something has to go along here to trigger this at least once to get blue 1 in here. But if it doesn't actually lead anywhere, then they have to... They're immediately going to crash. So that can't be the solution. It has to be... Oh, that was really loud. Has to. It has to be this way round. Because the same logic can be applied here. Because red 1 has to go through here at some point to trigger this, and it will be facing this way. Red 2 we know has to go here. The only way red 2 can go through here is if something else triggers this, or red 2 itself triggers the track again. Which means that both these paths needs to be something which you can move through. So these are false tracks. We don't know exactly how they interact. So this is the weird part, is one of the colours, one of red 2 or blue 2 needs to not pass through this middle section, at least through a direct path. I feel like it has to be red 2 because this switch is facing the wrong direction. So it makes sense for me for red 2 to proc this, blue 1 to come in and come into the end. Like this. But then red 1 needs to hurry up and get to the end. And red 2 is now stuck over here. Blue 2... Well, now red 2, I suppose, can loop around here again. It will come back round. And then it needs to loop on itself again. Blue 2 needs to come in by this point. We don't have enough tracks, so that's not possible. I think this saves a track, but... Oh, it doesn't work. It's not quite right. This feels quite wasteful to do it like this, I'm not gonna lie. It's something along these lines, it feels like. Again, we don't have enough track, though, for blue 1 to come in. Blue 1 needs to come in quite late as well. Maybe this loop could be... It's really hard to not get blue 2 to crash, though. I feel like this is more along the right lines. It's not right, but it's along the right lines. Is it necessarily a bad thing if red just goes along like this? I guess not, and then we can have that. That seems like a much more efficient loop. But blue 2 needs to be in here and then... But this crashes is a problem. So when does blue 2 have an opportunity to even sneak in here? Because it has to sneak in after red 2. So it's like it needs to be here. But it can't be here like that. It needs to come up. So either we need 2 more tracks. Which, I don't know, that seems impossible for me to garner from somewhere. No, I liked that loop a bit better. But we just don't have enough tracks now at this point, so something needs to be made more efficient. What is not being used? Slow this down. Every track is being used here, right? Maybe red 2 can turn around more fit, but red 2 is only using 1 track. It must be blue 2 gets in a different, hold on. So blue 2 would still be chugging, chugging, chugging. It needs to follow red 2 here somehow. Oh, I wish we had a semaphore. Because if blue 2 was pointing down now. Yeah, we want blue 2 to come in now. Oh god. I want to go down the wrong path with this. Because this one feels actually quite a bit closer than the other solutions. This feels a bit inefficient, but I'm not sure how to reconstruct it to make it more efficient. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. So I guess we'll continue that next time. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Railbound. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.